22 wickets at 17 in this series. Mitch Starc, you've done this a few times, but how good does this feel?
Bloody good. Made us work for it. Bit of a flat wicket, then they played pretty well, but I think they're the ones that sort of you cherish a bit more when you have to work a bit harder, isn't it? So, yeah, another Ashes win. It's been a great atmosphere all week, all series so far, and can't fault anyone today. It was awesome.
How important was your effort with the second new ball here? Obviously, 126 to win after lunch.
Yeah, wicket didn't do as much as we probably thought it would do with the newer ball, but you know, shame for Nath to go down as well, and we thought he would have done a great job with the harder newer ball out of that rough as well. But again, we just found a way, which I think is you know, a feature of this group over a number of years now. So we even at times where it's not going our way, we can find a way to get ourselves over the line.
Pretty blustery conditions as well for yourself.
Yeah, it was a bit gusty, sort of coming from all directions, but yeah, it's part and parcel of playing cricket with the footmarks and whatnot. But yeah, another fantastic day.
Have you enjoyed the responsibility of just really taking it on with that new ball, especially in the absence of Pat and Josh at the start there, and then obviously not having Josh for the last couple of games?
Yeah, obviously a massive shame for Josh. He was flying heading into the series. So a big loss for us there. I don't think I've changed anything. Obviously, there's been a lot made outside the group of you know, Pat not being there the first two. This week he was phenomenal, and it was the Pat Cummins we know and love. We had Nathan back this week, and until sort of later on today, he was fantastic again. Ness, Doggy, and they played a massive part in these three tests. And Scotty, we know what Scotty does. So yeah, it's been an all-round performance with the ball, certainly with the bat. The two guys playing at home this week have had a phenomenal week, so I'm really pleased for them as well.
You've had your own great time with the bat as well. Has it been nice to contribute, certainly up at the Gabba and here, of course?
Always nice to contribute. A bit tiring, but yeah, I think it's sort of something it's spoken a little bit about in the group, is how important those lower order runs can be. Certainly the session that Scotty and I batted in Queensland to get us to the night session played a big part with sort of the rewards we got later in the day. So yeah, anytime we contribute with the bat is always important. Yeah, managed to get a bit of luck as well, and yeah, good fun.
There's been some amazing moments right throughout this series. You talk about planning and strategy, but the execution has been exemplary. But also, you know, we joke about the age. Experience must count for a lot.
100%. We do laugh at some of the comments that get back to us about how old we are, and I think that plays a part in how calm this group is. Certainly it hasn't always been going our way or the rub of the green, and I think that's certainly led by Pat and Andrew and how they've gelled this group together over a number of years. I'm sure experience plays a part with going through your highs and lows, but I think the levelness of this group, being able to find a way from most situations, and probably forgetting about things if it hasn't gone our way. So, yeah, I think that plays a big part in all this. Obviously, we've got a few younger guys, and I think that probably rubs off on them a little bit as well. And credit to certainly all the players, but definitely all the staff, you know, led by Andrew. But we've got a big contingent of staff members, and they've played a huge role in certainly this series, but for a number of years.
I'm just going to keep you there for a second. In you come, Trav. A special moment for yourself here at Adelaide Oval, but I'm just going to get a word from Mitch. How good was that innings?
Yeah, great. No, it's he's certainly, if he wasn't before, he's the king of Adelaide. So I'm not sure he's going to have to pay for another. Oh, he's got a few sponsors anyway, but he's not going to have to pay for another beer. It's great to watch, but it's not just Trav, but I think the partnership with Alex, the two guys playing at home, how much this ground means to them, how much that partnership meant to us as a group, and to get us to that position. So. No, I don't know how he does it, but geez, it's bloody good to watch.
He really is. Set it up, the series, as well, with that fabulous ton over in Perth. Yes, you can go off now. Just a word from you before we get to your innings on Mitch Starc and what he's provided, not just with the ball, but with the bat.
He saved me at the end, not having to bowl too many overs when Gaz went down. I thought, geez, I might be able to take the winner, and that would be nice touch. And then I got panned everywhere for the first 3 overs. I couldn't hit the rough, so huge. We've had a sort of next man in. I've talked about the last couple of days about next man in mentality. That we've used 14 of the 15. If that's right, no, we probably used 15 with a few blokes out of the squad and both coming in, and he's been huge. I'm not sure quite how many wickets he's got now for the series, but I probably couldn't think of 3 games in a series better than he's had so far with ball, and then he stepped up with the bat as well. He's been awesome.
Yeah, he really has. The whole bowling attack. Pat Cummins coming in and taking wickets. But let's talk about your knock. 170 here. How special was it? 4th consecutive century here at Adelaide Oval, and you get the job done. Day 5 of the Adelaide Test. In 11 days, you've won the Ashes.
Yeah, huge. A few weeks ago, I sort of tempted the idea of finishing here, so my work's cut out for the next. I've got my work cut out for tonight, tomorrow, and organising a few things in Adelaide. So, which I've already done. So I'm looking forward to the next 48 hours.
How long did it take you to organise?
3 minutes.
Okay, you know all the great spots to go here. We've seen you on a night out on a few occasions after a few wins here in Adelaide. But that knock, just how big was it for you, and how do you rate it amongst your other knocks here, especially when you're thinking about the context of the series?
Yeah, I guess everyone's nice. You probably think it's right up there. Winning a series and getting runs in the second innings, obviously. Yeah, well, we would have loved a few. I would have loved a few more today. I don't know how long I could have taken that for another couple of hours. But, yeah, obviously to set the game up in the third innings on a good wicket, I felt like it was there. And obviously opening batting being a bit new to me. So nice to spend all day out there. Huge with Alex at the end. But, yeah, to set a game up to win a game, game 3 of the series, to wrap the Ashes up is it's a huge moment.
We're just playing your 100 moment now. Jess was in the crowd, your family here as well. I imagine it's a goosebumps feeling and quite an addictive one as well.
I'm looking forward to not doing tickets every morning. It's been hard work, but it's been awesome. I think the back's been pumping, as it should be. I think we got, I don't know how many we had in today, but record crowd. It's been a huge week, and as expected.
And you had to think of a different celebration this time.
Yeah, a bit of a rise from the boys. I got a bit of a rev up from the lads. I said, I've seen Davey Warner bow here, so I thought, the fourth time I might as well kiss the wicket. It's been pretty good to me, so nice touch. Probably a little bit out of the comfort zone doing it, but you got the rise out. I always forget that we're playing on a national stage and everyone's watching, and all I'm trying to do is make 15 blokes in there and a few staff members laugh and have a good time. So, fun and time again, not sure, but nice one to put on the wall, isn't it?
Yeah, just a couple more for you before we let you go and celebrate. You seem to be enjoying opening the batting, averaging 70.
Well, yeah, I'm happy to bat anywhere in the team. Feel like I'm batting really well, and I was disappointed with a couple of starts I've got in the series already. So when you're batting well and you feel like it's working, and last summer worked well for me as well, and trying to back innings up is really important. And yeah, new role, I like the new ball. I think I've got opportunities to score. It's a little bit different. Obviously, I can get off to a bit of a quicker start with fielders behind the bat, etc. and navigate my way through that. And Ron's always talked about problem solving, and I feel like that's what I can do for the team, and I'm happy, and I feel like I've problem solved well so far in the series. And we go to 2 different venues now, Melbourne and Sydney, that the last few years have been pretty tough with the new ball, so I'm looking forward to that challenge.
Just lastly, how good is it to be part of this team?
Yeah, it's bloody amazing.
Great. Go and enjoy your night out in Adelaide.